7 Weeks in Asia 2010. Follow our team of young people for the next 7 weeks on a dynamic summer mission across the southern peninsula of Thailand. Watch team members face tough challenges as they minister to Muslims, Buddhists, and Hindus in multicultural Malaysia. Allow God to break your heart for the lost as we bring the gospel message into the broken nation of Cambodia. For the next 7 weeks, join us on Continuum for 7 Weeks in Asia.
Well, I'm glad you're watching Continuum today because we're heading into a very special season or series of episodes about 7 Weeks in Asia, a ministry that's very close to my heart because we're watching God change so many young people from an apathetic or, whatever lackadaisical lifestyle in their home bubbles into seeing what God wants to do in their lives. So we're going on 7 weeks in Asia across Thailand, Cambodia, and Malaysia on this trip this summer. And so I'm glad you're watching again because you're going to see some great things. But I want to challenge you as well as we go that God wants to do some things in your life as well. And part of what He wants to do is to stir up people, stir up you, stir up others, stir up us. And the more that we can get together and the more that we can see what God is doing in each other's lives, the better off we'll be. But I want to encourage you to encourage people, other people, young people particularly, those that you know that need a life change. They need to make a jump from where they're at today to where God wants them to be. Tell them about 7 Weeks in Asia. Tell them that on Continuum these days, we're looking at 7 Weeks in Asia, tour of young Americans, Canadians going across Thailand and these other nations in a life-changing whirlwind, really confronting some things in their own hearts and lives to see what God wants to do. We begin our 7 Weeks in Asia this year, making the jump from Sriracha, Thailand. We've got some great things coming up this week. One of the most exciting things, and I want you to watch the look on these young people's faces when we tell them where they're going first and what they're going to be doing. They got a surprise coming.
Hi, my name is Shawni Woodland, and I am from Three Hills, Alberta in Canada.
Hi, I'm Megan. I'm 22 from Toronto, Canada.
Hi, my name is Amy. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Grand Prairie, Alberta, Canada.
Hi, I'm Ronna. I'm from Indian Trail, North Carolina, from America, the only American in this Canadian group.
My name is Deandra, but everyone here calls me Dee.
Hello, my name is Melody. I'm 16 years old from Canada, Alberta.
We have Shahana and Melody with us from one place in Canada, and we got everybody else lost all over the country. The one girl, Amy from Grand Prairie, didn't get on her plane. They wouldn't let her on because she didn't have a visa, so she had to get another ticket. She'll be coming in 24 hours. And the girls from Mississauga are coming tonight later on. But anyway, we're glad to be here, aren't we?
Yes.
I mean, it is good to be somewhere, anywhere, just somewhere. That's a long, long flight.
Yeah.
Left our teary-eyed parents, what you guys did, back home, standing in the airport in Calgary. And so, hi Mom, hi Dad, the girls are okay.
Oh, hi. We're alive.
Our flight in here was exciting for me because I've never been on a commercial airline before.
It took forever to get here because we had issues with the airline people. Wouldn't let me on the plane because I didn't have a visa. But I don't need a visa.
It took me probably 3 days to get over my jet lag. So the first couple days we slept a lot at night.
First week we were doing orientation, just helping out with the churches around here, doing some painting,
Scrubbing walls, scrubbing floors, mopping floors, sweeping floors.
He says, well, what are you doing? You already found 8 alligators. She's like, yeah, but they're all barefoot. You get it?
No. See?
You don't get it?
No.
She wanted alligators.
No more jokes for the camera.
Scrubbing floors, scrubbing walls, scrubbing everything.
We went and cleaned the youth and the child center.
Sweeping, mopping, squeegeeing, the mopping.
Wiping tables, all that's all like just really hands-on work and everything.
Getting up at 5 in the morning, that's fun. To go jogging. It's really hot here. Like after you jog, you are dripping in sweat.
Sweating and sweating some more.
Like your clothes are soaked. It is kind of gross, but at the same time, it feels kind of good when you get in the shower then.
It's just really hard for me, I guess, just because it's really hot and I'm missing my family a lot.
We want that. We want a lot.
And then we had orientation. Pastor Al told us this wonderful news
That we were going to be staying with a Thai family.
So this morning we're going to go over some orientation, things that we need to do. We got a lot of things that we want to get from you as we go, and then a lot of things that you need to understand so that we can all work together and do a good job. Some of the cultural things, some of the things that we're going to do working together as a team. Okay, so probably you already know the 3 cardinal rules of 7 weeks in Asia. No MP3 players, cell phones, or anything like that. Has anybody got anything like that? We can check them in now. You didn't bring any? It's in your bag. Okay. Hey?
like dead, out of battery.
It's dead?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Well,
good.
we'll leave it here anyway.
Okay.
We'll check them in here, and then the second rule is we're not going to have a problem with this. No romantic relationships. You know, it's going to be all right. Exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Right? Okay, so, but anyway, that's one thing that we have to be very careful of right up front. I don't see any flirts here, which is a good thing. We don't need any flirting, right? It can be a real problem. And then the third rule is no complaining ever about anything, right?
Yeah.
It's a good rule, right? You don't want anybody complaining to you, so that's the way we go. And that way, everywhere we go, people will love us. And we want them to love us because we want to be a blessing. So that's the deal. Those 3 rules. Now, apart from that, there's a whole bunch of other things, but it really all has to do with the character of our hearts. This year we are starting here, obviously, this first week. We've got a very exciting week for you coming up here. One of the highlights of this week was not necessarily cleaning the walls and the things and painting that you've been doing. We'll do a little bit more than that. But on Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock, we go to the school, the high school here. You'll take a little bag of whatever you need for the weekend, and there will be a Thai student, high school student, that will take you home with them. Okay, so you'll all be going to different Thai homes, and then you'll spend the weekend with this family, and they'll take you and do whatever. But first of all, in the school in the afternoon, you'll be doing some kind of like English conversation or whatever it is. There's a debate or something. Maybe schedule. The teachers will have some things for you to do there. That'll be a lot of fun because they love English-speaking people to come to the schools. And so you'll be able to be a real blessing to them. Encourage the teachers, encourage the students, and then you'll make friends with whatever student is taking you home. And you'll spend the weekend in a Thai Buddhist family home. And you'll need to learn how to why. Sawadee ka. All right, so a few other things just with local living. How many of you brought toilet paper? Okay. Yeah, you won't need it anymore. No. The one thing that you need to know all across Asia, the toilet paper never goes in the toilet. Okay. I don't know if anybody told you that. There's a little waste basket beside that, even in all the public washrooms and everything, and that's where the toilet paper goes. But there's a better system. There's that snorker on the side. Have you seen those? Right? They're just a little squirt gun. And just use your imagination, and it'll all turn out okay. And you know that less than 6% of the world's population uses toilet paper. All right? But it works good, you know? Like if you run out of toilet paper, don't worry. Just use that thing. It works really well. I think that's good.
Pastor Al told us this wonderful news that we were going to be staying with a Thai family.
And at first I was kind of like, oh, this should be interesting. I have no idea what to expect.
And I'm like, great, you know, that's longer than I've even been here.
And we weren't going to be paired up or anything, just like one person staying with one girl from the school that we were teaching English at.
I was scared, like really scared.
My first reaction was I was actually really frightened. I was scared because we were going to be alone.
At first I was scared, but I tried not to have any like expectations as to what it was going to be. I just kind of left my mind blank.
At first I was like all gung-ho, yeah, let's go do it, it'll be fun. But you know, in the back of my mind thinking, oh my goodness, what am I going to do?
So I'd like to invite you guys to come on 7 Weeks in Asia. It's an amazing time. There's a lot of fun, and the ministry that we get to do is just incredible, and you get to meet some great people. And so that's why I'd like to invite you to come to 7 Weeks in Asia.
We're going to school to have sleepovers with Thai girls.
Yeah.
And speak English.
Yeah! I hope they do my toenails.
We, on Friday, went to the high school and we had fun with them.
And we just were kind of put in front of 90 high school students.
And I think we were all really tired because the teachers there told us, just do something with the kids. We're like, do something? Like, do we have any guidelines? And so anyways,